Welcome to the lecture series of Fourier transform. Today the next topic under the Fourier transform is Fourier sine transform. The infinite Fourier, first we will see the definition of Fourier sine transform. The infinite Fourier sine transform of f of x is defined by fs of f of x is equal to f suffix s, that denotes for sine, equal to root of 2 by pi integral 0 to infinity f of x sin sx dx, which is equal to function of s suffix s. That is, as we have seen in the Fourier transformation definition, fs of Fourier transform of f of x equal to function of s. Here it is a sine transformation, so this suffix s indicating for the sine transform. For the Fourier sine transform, inverse also we can write. The inverse Fourier sine transform denoted by fs inverse of fs of f of x is defined by f of x is equal to root of 2 by pi integral 0 to infinity Fourier sine transform of f of x sin sx ds. So here the first formula and the second one, both are called Fourier sine transform pair. Already we have seen Fourier transform pair. Likewise, for the sine transform also we can write the Fourier sine transform as well as the inverse, then it is called it as Fourier sine transform pair. Now we are going to see a problem under Fourier sine transform. Find the Fourier sine transform of f of x is equal to x such that 0 less than x less than 1, 2 minus x such that 1 less than x less than 2, 0 x greater than 2. This is what the question. So first we will write the Fourier sine definition. So the formula is root of 2 by pi integral 0 to infinity f of x sin sx dx. So now the limit for sine transform is integral 0 to infinity. So here that 0 to infinity, the actual interval is 0 to infinity in the definition, but in the question it is given that 0 to 1, 1 to 2 and 2 to infinity. So in 0 to 1 the function is x and 1 to 2 the function is 2 minus x, remaining places it is 0. That is what given in the question. So now what we are going to do is we are going to split the interval from 0 to infinity as 0 to 1 and 1 to 2 and 2 to infinity. So which is equal to root of 2 by pi integral 0 to 1 f of x sin sx dx plus integral 1 to 2 f of x sin sx dx plus 2 to infinity f of x sin sx dx. So which is equal to root 2 by pi integral 0 to 1. In 0 to 1 the function is x. So x sin sx dx plus 1 to 2. 1 to 2 the function is 2 minus x. So 2 minus x into sin sx dx. Then x greater than 2. Greater than 2 means 2 to infinity. 2 to infinity the value is 0. So plus integral 2 to infinity it will become 0. So only in the first two integral we need to work out. So integral 0 to 1 x sin sx dx plus integral 1 to 2 2 minus x into sin sx dx. So this is what we have to integrate now. Now we are going to integrate this. Now we are going to integrate this using Bernoulli's formula. So root 2 by pi, here x we can keep as it is, integration of sin is minus cos sx divided by s, and then differentiation of x is minus 1, again integration of cos is minus is there, integration of cos is sin sx, already one s is there, so this will become as s square. This is what the first integration with the limit 0 to 1. Then plus next integration, this is our u and this is our v, so keep u minus x, that is 2 minus x, integration of sin is minus cos sx divided by s. minus differentiation of 2 minus x. Differentiation of 2 is 0. So, 0 and differentiation of x is minus 1. Then integration of cos, minus is there, cos integration is sin. So, sin sx divided by s square, because already one s is there. Then again you are differentiating this will become as 0. So, we can stop up to this with the limit 1 to 2. Before applying the limit, here minus into minus, this will become as plus, and here also minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus. So, that we have written here. Now, we are going to apply the limit. So, root of 2 by pi, for the first term the upper limit is 1. So, wherever x is there, we are going to apply the limit for x only. So, 1 minus cos s. So, minus cos s by s. Then here also plus sin s by s square. This is what the upper limit. Then lower limit is 0. So, 0 into anything 0, sin 0 is 0. So, lower limit is 0. Now, for the second term, upper limit is 2. 2 minus 2, 0. 0 into anything 0. So, the first term is 0 minus sin 2s by s square. So, this is the upper limit minus lower limit is 1. So, 2 minus 1. So, 1 minus cos s by s minus sin s by s square. This is what the lower limit. Now, root of 2 by pi, we will arrange the terms. So, minus cos s by s plus sin s by s square, and here it is minus sin 2s by s square, minus into minus plus cos s by s, here also minus into minus plus sin s by s square. This is what the terms are arranged. Now, look at this, minus cos s by s plus cos s by s will be cancelled off, and root of 2 by pi sin s by s square, sin s by s square. How many times? 2 times. So, 2 sin s by s square minus sin 2s by s square. Now, in commonly we can take the 1 by s square outside. So, 1 by s square into 2 sin s minus sin 2s. We can stop up to this, or otherwise sin 2s. Sin 2a formula is 2 sin a cos b. So, applying that result, this can be written as 2 by pi into 1 by s square 2 sin s minus 2 sin s cos s. This is equal to root of 2 by pi 1 by s square. Commonly we can take 2 sin s outside, 2 sin s into 1 minus cos s. So, what is our left hand side? Fs of f of x, which is equal to root of 2 by pi 1 by s square into 2 sin s into 1 minus cos s. This is what the Fourier sine transform for the given f of x. Thank you for watching.